All right. I think let's continue this. So, okay. So last time, we did manage to get up to this point at the lone commander. But since my main mission is back to the government base, I might as well do this. And I don't think I need to. Yeah, so I need to make it over to the mule post box and then just head back. Um, let's see. I don't really think I want a sniper rifle. I'll take a bola gun though. Everything else looks fine. Um, yeah, everything else looks fine.
Order accepted. Thank you. You notice that sign, Sam? I think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
Okay. Just want to double check. Is there like a ladder or something? Um, hmm. I will have to see. Alright, I'll get the climbing anchor ready. Because I already think I'm going to need to, at least to try to make it the fastest way. Oh, actually, speaking of which, yoink. I will gladly take that. Alright, so all the way down there.
This is what you're good at, remember?
Keep it up, Sam.
Oh, maybe I don't need, looks like I won't need the anchors. Alright, let's get the bowler gun ready. Okay, so similar to the first game. If you hit a headshot, automatically knocks them out.
This must be their territory.
Alright, so it seems to just be these few enemies here. Alright, so there's a guy there, there. Okay, I didn't notice that that's... Okay, gotcha. Now I understand it now. So unlike in the first game where you just tap it, boom, you're done. You gotta charge it up, make it go further. I gotcha. Oh, I did not see you there.
You've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Alright, what do we got? Anything in here? A couple... I'll take both of those. Do I have any ladders? I have like 3 ladders on me. And I'll just take a PCC for fun. Yeah, that's some fast load times. That is quite impressive.
Doing fine.
Alright, good. So there's another porter's vehicle. Hopefully it'll stay there and time I need. Supply request, tools. Alright, well, this is a big delivery here.
Well, well. Retrieved that cargo from those troublemakers, did you? We're all very grateful. Now, let's review the order details. This cargo is in exceptional condition. You are the best. We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad you managed to bring it in.
Okay, almost 3.
It'll help you in your work.
Backpack data, chiral anti-gravity device. Decreases backpack's overall weight, increases Sam's cargo capacity, and the more anti-gravity devices, the better the reduction. Very nice.
We've designated more materials for your use. Don't hold back on our account.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Got our hands on those bastards' gear now, and it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect. Call it a hunch, giving you more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you. This is a chiral anti-gravity device that can be attached to your backpack. Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Yeah, I think so as well. Okay, I do think I have a few too many items. So, let me put that and that in there. That still seems like a lot. So I have the gun, 2 ladders, 3 PCCs. I don't think I need that many on me. Climbing. Yeah, I shouldn't need. I shouldn't need like 3 of them, or whatever it is, like 10 of them on me. Or is it no? They come with 3. Yeah, no, that was right. They come in 3s. So assault rifle, 2 ladders, climbing anchors, 2 PCs. Yeah, sounds fine. Master handgun, bola gun to take down those guys. I got grenades, blood bags. The boots are pretty much done. I'm going to recycle it. Put on the footwear. And alright, so fabricate that. Put it on clip. Not that. This one. Now, my immediate question is, how How much effect does this take? Okay, yeah. I think I should have everything good. So let's take on the next main mission, which is just so the Western Environmental Observatory has been surrounded by an armed group known as brigands. Eliminate them from the area and connect the observatory. Okay. Can I equip anything? Boost the accuracy and power. Well, if I'm going into a fight, I will gladly put that on. And good. This is still here. Is that's a
Sam, look. There are wild animals nearby.
yeah.
Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
Can I capture one? I want to capture one. I want to pick one up. Alright, just... Oh, even the... Okay, battery consumption does go down while it's on. Oops, I ran over the box accidentally.
Now leaving viral network coverage.
What is over here?
Okay.
Aid requests. Issued inhabitants of facilities who will reward you with lights. Sure. I will pick that up and... Okay.
Trouble nearby.
So, first immediate question is, can I take these guys down? Guess maybe I can't from this far. Is that guy over there on the other side? I think he is. What? Yeah, I thought this would... Okay, got him. So I just have to be a little bit closer. Am I still silent? Looks like I am.
Up and away!
Okay, make sure scan and target everyone. I think there was like one guy.
All right, I'm coming in. Ouch.
Oh. Nope, 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 nope. And you do have to be pretty close to these guys. It's not the best for range, that's for sure. Obviously, that's what the sniper is there for. Damn it, that guy saw me, didn't he? Oh yeah, he absolutely saw me. Damn it. Alright, I was trying to be... Switch guns. Switch guns. What? This guy got behind me? And take you down. Alright. So that was it. Alright. Yeah, you do need to be very... And you have to make sure that thing is fully charged, too. It can't be halfway charged, then maybe... Nope. Has to be, Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Porter. Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. Didn't think anyone could fight that hard. Hell, maybe no one else can. We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone's day bringing it in. You seem like a porter we can rely on. Go on, use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up.
Okay. So the Western Environmental Observatory. Battle skeleton. Designed for combat. Increased movement speed when boosting. Allows you to reduce damage from projectiles. Increases cargo capacity, allowing to carry an additional 60 kilograms. Grenade pistol. Interesting. And hand grenade.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Okay, a couple additional perks. Aim assistant automatically centers on enemies. Alerts you to enemies attacking you from your blind spots.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plate gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the plate gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done, though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia, too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plate gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you.
Okay.
Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable. It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested.
Alright, good.
We can't
Good to know.
thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. Standard orders. If you achieve the highest possible evaluation for standard order, you'll receive one of the following additional evaluations, depending on the difficulty setting of your current playthrough. Legend, Legend of Legends, or Legend of Legends of Legends. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's just make a... Yeah, just deliver back, which I have to head back there anyways, because I do have some things. This... That's a sub-order. Yeah, so that one's a sub-order, but I will take on... I will take that on for sure. And since apparently... Okay, so I can carry an additional... So my weight does drop, but then it actually exceeds, because it's at 147 for maximum, and then it was up to 207. Okay, that's good. We got here 80 and 40. Don't want that. That one I need to have. Sure, I'll put that on. And just for fun. Okay, carry these back.
Order accepted. Feels good. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay, and because I activated that one, it now activates this location. Or the, yeah, it now activates the road here. That's cool. Okay, no, the middle of the road, okay, yeah, the middle of the road is still the, chargeable location. Yeah, actually, gives a still a good starting location for the road. So this one's probably gonna go. Where would this one go? Probably up and probably up and closer to the lone commander there. That'd be my guess. Actually, I don't want to go that way. That leads back. That leads back into the mule territory. Yeah, so I'll go and deliver all these packages, and then check on the Magellan and see if I need to see if I can fast travel like onto it, or I physically have to go to the location it's currently at. Yep. Okay, so all that.
Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. Let me just take a look at our active orders. Now that's a sight for sore eyes. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Thanks, mate.
Very good.
I'd say
That's
it's
level
about time I
3
gave you this.
large spare ammo container. And 15 more memory,
We've
and
designated
160 more
materials for your use.
bandwidth.
With your help, we were able to improve the design of the spare ammo container and create a version with a much bigger capacity. That's not an overstatement. It'll let you carry a lot more ammunition. That way, you don't have to bring so many weapons and can rely on just a few favourites. That sounds good to you? Give it a try.
Order completed. Well done.
Yeah, why not? Let's see. Customization. So what if I were to remove it? Yep, sounds good. Right there. Our components are not used. Oh, okay. They'll be recycled if I don't actively use them. Well, just for the time being, I'll use all those. Let's see. Yep, I think that's fine. Just recycle. Recycle that one. Okay. So, what about...
Thank you. Kindly.
Yes, it doesn't look like I can... I physically have to go to where it's at. And I believe that's the next main... Yeah. That's the next main mission anyways. Alright, Magellan.
weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam. I don't
There
know
we
about
go.
you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break? Are you all right? You were talking in your sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
Okay. Hmm. Oh, what's the next scene?
My word. My word.
Are you all right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
Sam,
Alright, what's next?
about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knott. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam.
Now, is this going to be the musician from the first game, as well as the guy that we met back up with earlier from the weather station? So, go from here, attack that outpost, destroy that, and then deliver to that.
Hey, Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training programs. This way you can experiment with various methods and find a means of dealing with them that's suited to your personal strengths. That's all the information I have for now. Review your potential routes and finalize your equipment loadout before heading out. We're counting on you, Sam.
Alright, makes sense.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Alright, let's make sure I have everything. I think I've got a little bit of everything. Should be good. Destroy the disruptor at the base. So what's this one again? I think it's yeah. So auto pavers. What's the metal? No, metals are fine. It's ceramic and crystals. So I need 160 ceramic. Thing. That was actually back at the other camp. So I will have to remember. I will have to remember that.
Sam, are you planning on entering enemy territory while carrying all that? With that much cargo on your back, they'll spot you in no time. Why not stash your backpack and any excess equipment somewhere safe, and take only what you need for now?
I guess I could. Variety feature, store cargo, entrust cargo, fabricate. Okay. So if I just want to... Yeah, so say if I just want to store... I mean, do I want to store whatever's here and then just retread back? What if I just load that on the tri-cruiser? That way I'm only carrying... Okay, what about this instead? Instead of loading it in there, I'll just bring this with me.
What's out there?
All right. Let's see here. It is unfortunately day, so I am going to be spotted rather easily.
Chiral network coverage.
Okay, both of those guys are down? Yeah. Alright, so it's over. Careful. Alright. Can I... There we are. Got him. Oh, I already see the the next auto paver. No, you don't.
Oh, good job, Sam. You've disabled the target. All right, let's deliver the cargo.
Okay, will do. Alright, so I can put that away. And it should be right here. Where was it again?
Generator. I wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
Okay, it was just right here. Alright, so we're heading up from here, and I've got everything with me. Yeah, so I can get rid of that. So it's pretty much straight, but a little bit of a bumpy ride, looks like. How far is it? Is that 800? Yeah. So, all right, a little bit of a travel.
So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for it.
Tying your cargo to your backpack makes it less likely to fall to the ground should you stumble. Offload backpack, equip. So you can bind it with the actual strand. Huh. Yeah, I have a feeling you're not meant to do this part on here with the tricycle. Yeah.
Almost there.
Yeah, the music barely got going by the time I got here. Yeah, I'll just leave that. I'll just leave the rest of my stuff there. Okay, deliver what's needed.
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right? Hope the brigands weren't too much trouble. Oh, you look okay. Glad you can make it. All right. Let's take a look at this cargo of yours. I can see you took extra care with this. Thank you. Wait, just how many orders did you do? You're a porter machine. I'll definitely have more work for you.
Almost 2.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
So, what do we got? Shotgun. Cool. More A-Pass
Now
memory.
displaying your current porter grade.
Almost got a couple other, perks.
This is really something. I'm part of the chiral network, which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. And with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for your adventures. And just like that, the world's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, looks like my weapon data has been shared with everyone too. So about the recording you brought me, it almost sounds like a whale song. But there's something off about it. I'll need more time to figure it out. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SSS. Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on that disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying. Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe. I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it? Anyway, if this kind of works up your alley, then take a look at my suborder.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work, but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer. Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports. For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events, so we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
So a tough fight is coming my way, I guess. So there tar eruption from the ground near West Fort Knot. A group of warriors clad in red and spotted nearby with a giant black shadow. Eliminate the cause of the tar eruptions and connect the city to the network. So what's this one? Retrieve it just down there. And this one is heading all the way back to the Environmental Observatory. And that seems to be it. Well, not too bad. I mean, that really doesn't seem to be that hard. So I could probably quickly do that. And yeah. Oops. Nope, not that. Head out. I want... Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, that's fine. Leave it at that. Okay. And straight down there.
Take care, Sam.
So, is down there more than 30? So if I want to reach there, that's literally just 30. Well, let's see how far I can make it. Make it to a flat surface if possible. It's not quite the most flat surface. But that's fine. And this should be able to bring me down. Oh no, is it still going to be short? Oh well, okay, I'll just have to walk up a bit. Oh, here we go.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that
Resin.
remains now is to drop it off.
Yeah, resin, which I don't need. Alright. And slowly have to make my way up. I had a feeling, though, that this would be pretty quick. Okay, it's over here. And this should be easy enough. Oh, that's nice. You can rappel up a little bit faster. As long as the surface is flat enough. Up, up, up. No, 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 no. I just want to throw it. Well, not quite that. I want to throw it behind me, but not while I'm on it. Screw it. Oh well. It'll be there. That's all that matters. If anyone else wants to use it... Oh, there's a ladder there. if anyone else wants to use it, it'll be right at the top.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Hey, Sam, I've been waiting. Decided to take on that order, huh? Okay, I'll check out the cargo then. This is the picture of perfection. Great job.
So you get music to be played, customized structures. And level 2, almost level
You're
3.
always there just when I need you. Allow me to express my gratitude with this data.
Lightweight shotgun. More music. Update.
You have enough
Bandwidth.
materials. Why don't I increase the amount you withdraw from here?
Okay. Makes it harder for Sam to lose balance when a skeleton is equipped. That's nice. Yeah, I'm really gonna need to start doing more things for the bridge link.
You are incredible. And with talents like those, you might even catch their eye. The Tarlake twins, that is. I went and shared another music sample with you, by the way. If you can, I would love it if you had a listen.
Harlake twins.
That's right. Or so I've heard. They live on the edge of a tar lake to explore the limits of what a human being can handle. Only interested in meeting exceptional folks capable of pushing said limits. Sadly, nobody has come along that fits the bill. Makes for an interesting story, huh? Which has me wondering, what kind of person would be good enough? Again, thank you so much, Sam. It's weird, though. How did something I know I'd stored safely end up in a place like that? Anyway, you might want to keep an eye on your own stuff. Take care, and please come back soon.
Let's see. So the next thing is... Yeah, that's right. It's all the way... I have to do this one anyways. Yeah, I'll do that one another time. So... lightweight shotgun, 60 memory. Wait. I'm not using that one currently. So what if I were to do that? Adds up perfectly. So I have the doubles the scanner range and less likely to fall. Yeah, to lose balance with a skeleton. Yeah, that is kind of funny to know is that I didn't even really have. Well, I have the tricycle here, but at least judging by the music and stuff, it feels almost like you weren't meant to really be using it. You were meant to be slowly walking all the way up to the musician. Yeah, it'll be interesting to figure out different spots for the materials in this game. Like it almost got to the point in the first one that like I had so much material that I didn't know what to do with it. Oh, okay, so this one now needs metal. Yeah, metal and ceramic. I have to remember that. Well, there's a big 320. Wasn't the other one? No. Well, I'm already here, so what the heck? I'm already here. So I'll use. That's fine. Yeah, so the only thing I didn't have was metal. And we'll see what happens with the rest. If it gets finished from someone else, great. If not, that's okay as well. Yeah, there's definitely either fog or some kind of storm about to pass through.
Nearly at our destination. See anything suspicious?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Yeah, there's the eruptions. Okay, better get ready. Just in case.
Well, now, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Yes. Hi,
Been a long
Hibbs.
time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. The goddamn shame. So now what, are you just lugging that coffin around? Pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because
Extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear, violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me? With my more rough and tumble methods? I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
Oh boy.
Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
What a hit! Cliche, but that one's gotta hurt.
Okay. Okay. I'll use this one, finish this one up. Oh boy.
Nice one! That one seems to have done some damage.
Shit. Boy. Okay. That's alright. Ooh, okay, I picked up a shotgun. Let me use... Crap.
Are you injured, Sam?
I want to use the grenades, please. damn it. Okay, unload that. Let's go with... I mean, I've got like 3... I've got like 3 shotguns on me.
Well done, Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark.
Oh boy.
That one seems to have done some damage.
There we go. Got him.
Whew, that was amazing, Sam. Great work. Now let's get this place on the chiral network.
Okay. Let me first figure out... Okay, fix that up.
That's okay. It's alright.
Alright, buddy, it's alright. It's alright. See? Everything's fine.
That's it. That's it. Everything's okay.
Yeah, might as well just pick up whatever's here. As much as I can carry. What was it? Oh yeah, the one immediate thing that I noticed and that I kind of enjoy, is that Higgs's mask, almost every time it cut back to him, he had a different expression on him. It gave me very much like Reboot's hexadecimal vibes. It cannot be that was the inspiration by any means, but that was my first immediate thought of like, hey, that's a very reboot thing. Yeah, this thing took a bunch of hits.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation. Foes like that are no joke, but you made it look easy. I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
Yeah, and Sam's gonna need a shower after all that tar. That was a neat boss fight, though. That was neat. So that seems to be this chapter's main focus done. We made it to West Fort Knott. Ah, yes, the floating carriers.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Displays weather forecasts for your current location. Interesting.
Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knott is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve this situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new Plategate to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality, and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the DHV Magellan.
Order completed. Well done.
Can this place... Can I just either store or... what is it? Take those. Okay, I want to keep those. Get rid of that shotgun. Yeah, so recycle. Good. Oh, wrong thing. So I got those two. 3 ladders. Everything there seems fine. And then the rest of it I'll just leave on the Magellan.
Please take measures to withstand the heat. Please take care.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it was definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the Chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Lou.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Okay, good to know. Let's see. Given orders to the DHV Magellan. Hold that while viewing the map, chart course.
Please select a destination.
Destinations that Tarman deemed to be safe are marked with that icon. Okay, so any of those, and then I can go immediately back to Mexico to any one of them if I choose. But now, do I have to do that? Or... Yep, music can be played while going around. Sam's stats. The higher stat, greater the proficiency. Traversing natural obstacles like slopes and rivers will improve this stat. Endurance gauge depletes when wading through water and up steeps. Carrying weight over long distances. Endurance is just fatigue or running. KO resistance, blows from enemies, lung capacity, and this one I haven't really done that much of yet. Holding your breath for extended periods will improve this. Strand skills, covert operations, repeatedly binding enemies from behind. I've done a little bit of that, but not terribly. So there's melee, handguns, assault rifles, snipers, and shotguns. And then there's one more that I still haven't unlocked yet. And if it's not the bola, if it's not the bola gun, I'm curious of what it is. Looking toward the sky when in compass mode displays weather forecasts of your current location. The forecasts are highly accurate, but not infallible. Make sure you don't look directly into the sun. Well, see, now that you told me that, now I want to look directly in the sun. Can I... Yeah, how many strand contracts can I make? I'll just make a bunch of bridge links and see where that goes. So is that... But again, do I have to make a trek back to Mexico? Because it doesn't seem like there's any current missions here. Let me go and check the surface, see if this is main. Okay, looks like it is. Looks like it is main mission.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you.
You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
Okay. Alright, I don't need those two. Place in private. I really don't think I need the shotgun. Oh, weird. I've got another shotgun there. And alright, restore the monorail and deliver 4,800 special alloys. Okay.
Alright, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan.
Yep.
Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
Alright. Sounds good.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Alright, so carry all those. And I guess I will, in fact...
Floating carriers can be loaded with cargo once deployed in the field.
Okay, looks good. And... there we go. Makes it easy.
Sam, another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Thanks for the help.
Oh, actually, do one of you guys want... offload? There we go. Yeah. Cool. I actually don't even know what I even got from him. I wasn't even honestly I wasn't even paying attention. Wasn't anything there. Yeah, I honestly didn't even see what he gave me. But that's all good. I just wanted to do that for the trophy there. Alright, let's figure out... Okay, so I can go in the tar here, no problem. So, I get to see what the monorail here is going to be like. I am quite interested. I wonder if we'll be able to build it across the entire area. Yeah, I wonder if we can make it, make them across, but if it's going to be similar to the zip lines from the first game. Oh, potential quake.
Here we go.
Hold on. That was only a 7? Oh man. That is going to get pretty dangerous then. Alright, let's see. I don't know what that was. Chiral creatures trigger short circuits. Come into contact with chiral creatures will trigger short circuit draining battery. Ugh. That is definitely not good. Okay. What's the best way? Maybe... Yeah, come on. Come on. I did not want to jump. Alright, go over here. I don't see any creatures. Never mind. I just saw them. Yep. Okay. I just spotted them at the last moment. Alright, so we're halfway here. Mine north of F1.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted.
Viral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Very curious here. Okay, restore mine, view the materials, select the materials you want to. If you don't currently have enough materials, you contribute what you have for now, then come back later. But good thing they give me exactly what I need. So this is going to bring the mine back online.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Okay. Once necessary materials are contributed, mining will begin. More materials will be produced.
Please submit materials.
Oh, and then I need to actually submit power crystals. That's
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
okay. Load the cargo and vehicles or get aboard yourself. Monorail can also be dispatched from this terminal. So I want to head back, load cargo. So I want all those chemicals, sure, and okay, that's pretty neat. Container 2 West Fort Knott, okay. Load vehicle. What about the vehicle I already... Okay, checked. And I will get on myself. So the monorail bound for West Fort Knott. Okay. Interesting. Oh, and you can even just straight just drop down if you want. I guess that does give some some interesting shortcuts when it comes to delivering a lot of materials at one time. Very interesting. Oh, cool. That one automatically gets placed. Very cool. Private locker contains cargo designed for this. Deliver it. The 4800s. Special alloys. Yes. Interesting how the mines and monorails work.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you... Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Oh, the big truck. Or a bigger truck. Pickup off-roader. Cool. So that should give me level 2. Yep, for sure, and almost level 3.
We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this.
Oh, vehicle. Yep, vehicle battery. Can be fitted for both the tri-cruiser and the pickup off-roader. Multiple can be equipped. Memory,
Just
bandwidth.
wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now display your current porter grade.
Wow, big. Lot of points there. Allows vehicles to be charged using Sam's battery. But what if I... Ooh. I mean, I like that, but at the same time, too, I kind of don't want it to use my battery. Swift... Yeah, speeds of the process of hacking post boxes. I did notice, the one time I did it, I did notice that it took quite a bit longer. Strand contract cap. Increased total number of strand contracts Sam can form. And that's because of the bridge links. Yeah.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Oh, really? Oh, glasses. Most notable for their balanced structure, square shape, fitted for special lenses that block direct and reflect sunlight. Alright.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order.
Yep.
But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of him myself. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed. Well done. I will fight you. I will always support you.
Thanks very much for everything.
So, is there anything else? Nope, just entrusting cargo. Fix that back up. Actually, wait, I have two of those. Two of those. Oh, it's the, oh, that explains it. That explains why it's off. It had the bola gun. Yeah, I guess we'll, continue a little bit further for today. Cool.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, You should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
So 2 BB-28s, one was for sure decommissioned, and Lou was given that serial number instead. So the immediate thing is to figure out who or what was BB-28's the first one.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Alright, let's figure out, let's get the next mission started.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Coincidentally, that hat may have some to do. Oh, it's not here, it's back over here. Nope, that's not what I want. How do you make the markers? Yeah, how do you make the signs again? Actually, what might know is this. The corpus, you can review the story so far, examine terminology, check controls, all that good stuff. So that's all story. Data bank of characters, enemies, different things like that. Tips. Ah, damn! I actually thought for a second. Wait, can I change the controls? No, unfortunate. Um, is this gonna show? Yeah, I just want to know how to put signs up again. Signs. I know there's a way. Yeah, I already know that's not it. Huh. Yeah, that's all I want to figure out is just how to put up the signs. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
So that's delivery to a musician. That one goes all the way back to the beginning. Actually, it goes to the beginning and then back to the West Environmental Observatory. And this one's going to go through a BT area. Huh. Lovely. And I'm gonna guess could be this location. That's the next oh, that's a flood. Yeah, so like that just like how West Forknod was like the main objective. I could see one, actually maybe this one. Maybe this one here. That could be the next big one, and then you have to start slowly connecting each area. But okay, so drawbridge member conducting research, and there'll actually be a next. Well, Let's see. See, I may actually want to have the floating carrier on me. In which case, yeah, I'm probably gonna want that. So I have. Okay, what about blood grenades? Oh, those are actually. They'll still bring me up to 50%. But let me fabricate at least one. And then put in grenade pouch. Let's see here. Adjust. Oh, can I not? Can't put that. Alright, that's fine. Although I think I'm probably going to. I think I may be closing things off then for today, and which means next time we will try and complete this next mission and head over. What was it? Where was it again? It was like deepish into like this territory. Yeah, it was like around here. So it's not terribly far, but yeah, I think it was like right there. But yeah, so it's not terribly too far, but I think I'll call it off here for the time being. So yeah. So I think we'll cut it off here. Thank you all for anyone who tuned in, and I will probably be on this again tomorrow, possibly same time. As always, it all depends on when I'm free.
Hey!
So anyways, thank you all, and I will see you all next time.